if you can hear me or if you're still there. I have no idea. So if you are there and you wanna say something, just say or ask something. If it's hard to hear me or hard to understand me, just let me know. Because not only my accent sucks, but my microphone also is bullshit. And yes, this is what it is. And I actually did not test it very well with I did not make a sound check before I started this, so I'm not sure if it's my microphone too loud or too silent or on things like that. So because I did not expect anyone to show up. This was just a spontaneous idea of mine to go live and do this bullshit. fuck? Fucking assholes. Look at this motherfucker. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah. Programming and this and that. It's made by me. I am this motherfucker. Okay? And all other assholes who are editing this fucking game, they can go fuck themselves. I spent 5 fucking years to create this fucking bullshit. Okay? So, that's it. Oh yeah. This is the end. Come on up here. Okay, that's it. Oh yeah. You will see. No, come. Okay. Yes. Motherfucker.
Your body is your house.
Hi, I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm doing fine. How are you? Yeah, this is nice. Except I just got distracted a little bit, and as you can see, we lost the boss fight. But that's fine. I'm just playing for fun here, nothing too serious or something. You said you're a follower. You mean you're following my YouTube channel, or what do you mean by that? Or you mean you just played my games or something? This channel is actually relatively new. For many years, I have had another YouTube channel with a similar name. It was this magggas 0 with a 0 in the end, and yeah, just a few years back I deleted it. This was my older channel, which I have had for many years. Now this one, like I said, I just have it a few years, but as you have seen, I did not upload many things, because in general I'm not very active with making games and stuff. Yeah, and this is just a little bit of fun. My Double Dragon game, I think somewhere in October, if I'm not mistaken, it will be 10 years old. My Double Dragon game, and I was thinking if I don't know, I'm gonna do one such live stream at the anniversary, and yeah, this is just a test for that or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can ask me if you want to know something or whatever. By the way, is the game too loud, or is it okay? I mean the sound of the game I'm playing right now. Oh, I hate this stage. These are fucking assholes. They can kill you with one hit. Like that. Yeah. One more and I'm dead. Oh, fuck this game. The other guys did quit. They think the shit is too hard or something. Well, yeah. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, this Mortal Kombat games, the first one, I think it was back in 2009. It was this Mortal Kombat Unlimited. This was actually a demo by BWWD. Yeah, I have trouble pronouncing his name. A long time open border creator. He made this demo, and then I took it and I expanded on it and stuff. And yeah, he did not wanna work on it anymore. And this is how I started. Then at 2011, if I remember, I created the Mortal Kombat Outworld Assassins. Yeah, this was my first game, which was the whole thing I made by myself. Okay. Yeah, this was in 2011, and yeah, the rest. Yeah, then I did 2013. I released my World Heroes game, and yeah, 2016 was my first release of my Double Dragon game. Yeah, yeah, and as far as active, I'm not that active. That's the thing. But I just had this idea. I was playing with this idea that my Double Dragon game, I think at October or something, if I'm not mistaken, I have to check the date. It will be 10 years, so the 10-year anniversary, from its first release. And I was thinking if I maybe will do a live stream or something. By the way, I'm not planning on doing this regularly or something, just spontaneous like right now, But anyways, this was just today my idea to test it a little bit because I'm not that familiar with this whole bullshit. I mean, with streaming and stuff. And yeah, as you can see, I'm using my camera is my phone. Yeah, I'm streaming from a Mac Mini. Not a serious. I don't have a serious setup for this stuff. My microphone sucks and all. Yeah, but anyways, I was thinking maybe if I. But it would be nice if I could let people know somehow. But I'm not sure how or where I'm supposed to do it. This I don't know. This is why I thought, okay, maybe I do a few spontaneous streams like this, and maybe let some people know. Yeah, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, with this live stream for the 10th anniversary. Um, I'm not sure. It would have. It would be nice if I had made secretly some update to the game, and I will reveal it in this live stream or something like that, you know. But to be honest, I have done nothing. I did nothing, and that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe I will come up with a cool idea. I don't know. Yeah, because that's the thing. I'm right now. I'm using a Mac. You know. Previously, I have had all these years a Windows PC. Now I'm using mostly a Mac PC, and yeah, it's a pain in the ass to work in OpenBOR on a Mac. You know. This makes it even more difficult, even if I had more desire to do it, you know. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. Are you active at Chronocrash, the open ball website? Also, by the way, now I think I remember your name, your username, uh, and I think here from YouTube, from comments or something. Yeah. You mean you are not at Chronocrash, the forum? Oh, okay, okay, now I understand. Yeah, because I'm not there myself too. I don't like this place. I think it was the last time 2022. I just can't get along with a few people with Illusionista and DC. They are both very unreasonable people, you know, and very difficult to get along. Illusionista not so much, but this is a blockhead. I don't know. He's very stubborn and stuff. And yeah, I did not do it anymore with this bullshit forum. And yeah, I don't remember exactly what was happened a few years back. Yeah, but I told him I don't care, ban me if you want or whatever. I did not want to be there anymore because I don't remember exactly for some bullshit reason. I don't. He was pissed at me and whatever, and I had enough. I told him, you know what, fuck off. And yeah, since I don't have desire to go back, even if they are on ban me. I think I'm banned. I have no idea. I have not tried to go back in there all these years. Okay. So, yeah, maybe I just don't. I did not get you correctly. You meant maybe you ask a question here on my comments or in the open board forum. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, and I hope I was nice. I don't know. Sometimes I'm people asking me about things and whatever. I mean, they're asking me to add stuff to the game. Sometimes I'm nice. I'm answering, but sometimes I don't know. I'm a little bit rude. But yeah, not because I don't like you guys or I don't appreciate you or something. But sometimes you have these games are around so many years, and if you have when you have answered the same questions again and again and again, sometimes. But anyways, I hope I was nice to you. Um, I think I'm mostly nice. I'm just not always say okay. I will do what people asking me. Yeah, I'm most I'm not. I will not say I'm rude, but sometimes I'm just not explaining. I'm just saying no, I cannot do this. They're asking me something, and I'm saying no, I cannot do this, or I don't want to do this, or whatever. I'm not explaining, but most of the times I'm explaining. Okay, I'm explaining to the people why or whatever. But yeah, sometimes yeah, and people sometimes they have no idea what they're asking, how big it is. It seems small if you don't know how these things are done. But it's not just that. It's not about big asks or something, but as I said, yeah, I also got older. Now I'm 44. When I started with this, I don't know, yeah, now I'm 44. 2009, 8, 2008 I started. Okay. Yeah, this is 16 years ago. So I was under, under 30, 28 or whatever. Somehow I think I was even younger than 28, but maybe if my math is not wrong. Anyways, but the point is I was more younger. Um, and my living situation was so that I had time, to because you have to spend a lot of time to make these games. And yeah, I was younger. I didn't have so many things or obligations like I have now. And yeah, I had a different energy as I have now. Now I have no energy. My energy is no energy now. Old. I'm just an old man now. Yeah. And what um, whatever about me. I mean, I hope is you're doing well too. Since you are saying you are so long. Yeah, I remember your name actually. You say you maybe asked few times, but the thing is I cannot check right now. because I think it was on my older videos, on the other channel I had all these years. I think there you have maybe you have commented on the most current one, but somehow I think I remember from the older videos, from my other channel, and yeah. Anyway, but I was just thinking I could check a little bit because I'm sure I remember you. I mean your name. The first guy, by the way, the first guy who commented, I thought maybe he was someone who knows me like you, but it seems just a random kid. Uh, yeah, even though I said YouTube, it should not recommend this to young people, and I checked his profile, and I don't know, he seems like 13 years old or something. I don't know what YouTube is thinking. So I don't know if you're still there. Uh, do you still playing any open world games? Yeah, I know this game. I have even tried, um, but it's a long while. I have tried also, but I think I don't have it anymore. I have to re-download it. I mean, it's a very well made game. Of course, it's based on another game, and they took it and expanded on whatever. People doing this, but they did but a lot of work, and they did a good job. But of course, on this bullshit open board forum, it's the game is not allowed, or the creators are not allowed, or whatever, because uh, DC says DC says they are using, they edited also the open board engine or whatever, and this is what he does not like or whatever. I don't know. They have some double standards there in this bullshit forum. My game, my Double Dragon game, every motherfucker takes it, it adds a light skin on it, and then they don't have a problem with it. They're not saying anything. If someone's but these guys, this Final Fight in NLS, because these idiots did edit it, they are pissed at these people. They are like, for people who agree on everything and they are not allowing other people to edit their games. But for people who are not agree all the time, like me, like myself, then they don't care. Rules don't matter. Everyone can do whatever he wants. But anyway, that's just bullshit. But I like this game. This Final Fight unless I find it very very good. The people who made this version, they know what they are doing for sure. me myself, I'm not very good with coding or programming. I mean, I have learned some stuff. I have over the years. That's how I managed to pull off this with a Double Dragon game. To make this game, this was the more complicated game to make. Okay, uh, but still, this Final Fight NLS is way more advanced, and it has way more advanced mechanics in this and that, and systems which I will not be able to do. I'm not that skilled. So these people are very good. Yeah, if you mean you did not know that this game is not allowed at Chrono Crash, yeah, that's the case. If you go there and just mentions this game, it's a very good chance that they will ban you. Even they will first maybe give you a warning or something for mentioning this game, and then if you, I don't know, will not take it very well, they will ban you. They don't want even a mention from this game in this forum. This the owner, DC. Okay, he's in real life he's a teacher, yeah, and he's having this. But sometimes in the school, I think everyone had this. The teacher who is nice and everyone likes him, and a teacher who is completely asshole. And then there are teachers who are somewhere in the middle. They are somewhat, they come across as nice and polite and somewhat likable, but in the end they are assholes. They're stubborn and assholes. And in this category, it's DC. He's teacher and he's having this manner. And this manner he's having also in the forum, how he's managing the forum. He thinks he is in his school or something. This is how he how he is treating the people there, like as if they are in his class or something. But this is bullshit. This is why this forum is not going anywhere. The engine is not going anywhere. You know, sometimes people are coming and they wanna help with the engine development and stuff, and he's shoving every developer away. This happened many times over the years, and now he's adding some bullshit that nobody asks and stuff. The bugs in the engine, unshared bugs from many years, they are still there. Instead of fixing them, he's just changing the way you can code things, but he's not necessarily adding new stuff to the engine. He's just changing the way, and I don't like this new way. Or no one seems to like. Nobody, from what I have gathered, no one is using this new method to code the games. And he's doing all this bullshit. He's very stubborn, and yeah. Anyway, I think my point is, I think that the engine is not going anywhere is completely his fault. On that is so small fan base overall in open ball and stuff. You don't have many new talents and stuff. Yeah, on this, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, I don't see who is making games. Who is making? When was the last time where a good game came out? The last I don't know how many years. I mean, if it was not for Kratos he's releasing game, then you have Kratos made this nice Streets of Rage, okay, but even that Streets of Rage is not for everyone, you know. Okay, the last years, but anyway, you have Kratos. Then who else? Who else did create any game, any good game, you know? Then you have Bloodbane. He's a very good coder and member on everything. Okay, very talented. But he's just all these last years he's doing these small games because he's participating in these contests. You know, in this small they are calling in the jumps or something. This small contest. For example, you have one month to create a game, and I don't know. In the end, you are winning a prize or something. In this way, he's making many such a small games. You know, he's not making anything big. So these are all trivial stuff. Okay. Then yeah, as I said, there is Kratos, and then you have Illusionista. He's just updating endlessly his Avengers game, which is okay. It's fine game, but I mean, he's updating, so that he can I don't know, that he can have something a reason for his patrons to support him or something. But anyway, this is not a new content. That's my point, you know. And yeah, nothing else is coming out. I'm gone. If I was there still, maybe if things did not have worked that way, how they were back then, maybe I would have made another game. You know, this past few years, I had a few ideas, but anyway. But then all this desire is gone and stuff. Now I don't have this desire anymore. But I mean, in the engine level, the engine is not going anywhere itself, and also the members. You know, they are not gaining any members. The way they're treating people, they are not gaining any new members with talent who are willing to make games. You know. Why? Because this is having this bullshit attitude to everyone. He thinks he's in the class, you know, he's talking to his students or something. This is not a way to administer a website. But anyway, that's his problem. I'm just saying, I find it sad. I had my run. I find it nice. I made the games I wanted to make. Not all of them, but almost all of them I made, you know. Yeah, and if you're still there, sorry for my long rambling. I hope this is interesting. Yeah, you are listening, but I hope you you can also understand what I'm saying with my accent. Yeah. Uh, if you if you will join it, what, the forum or the engine development? And by the way, why did you not do this all these years? You mean that you figured that all this whole time that it will be like that, and you did not do this. This is what you mean. Sorry, my for my broken English. Oh, I hope you understand my question. Okay, I'm not familiar with Doomworld forums. Doomworld. And are you member there at Doomworld? And it's not nice? Oh, okay, okay, Doom, okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, too many. You have too many older people, and they all the so I mean around my age or maybe older, and yeah, they are all mostly idiots. I mean, I imagine maybe there are nice people too there, but I don't know. So yeah, yeah. In general, I'm not. A few years when I was more active, many years back, when I was more active with developing the games and stuff, uh, I was also because I wanted to post my game in many places and stuff. I was trying, I was active on a few other forums, but I don't even remember them. To be honest, as I said, I'm not now on a different PC on this Mac. I don't. It's been so many years. I don't even remember the places. And yeah, just right now, just I'm sharing my game at it's it's IO, or how it's it's pronounced. You know what I mean. Yeah, and that's it. And I don't care. I don't care anymore about forums and stuff. I mean, not right now. Since I don't know the last few years, I'm done with forums. Previously, I was more active and stuff because you will also exchange ideas and things with the people there. When you're developing games and stuff, this is helpful. No? Okay, but yeah, now all these last years since I'm not doing this anymore, I don't care about the forums. It's just a waste of time. I mean, when you have a reason, it's okay. But for me now, I value my time more. I'm not gonna spend my time in the bullshit forums. I mean, it's okay in general if you have something. Again, if you have some reason or whatever, something you're following or whatever, I find it okay. But I mean, myself, I don't have anything I'm following or whatever. In general, also, I'm not playing that much games in general. Very rarely. Yeah, I mean, from times to times. So, like today, today was just a rare occasion. And as far as open board games go, which ones, which other games do you like also, or you remember you have played or whatever? or not so much anymore. Oh. Also, by the way, about Doom, myself, I'm not. I never was a fan of Doom. I know it's a very popular game, and almost everyone have played and liked. To be honest, I only have seen the videos of it. I'm very well familiar with it. I mean, from videos and stuff, but I never tried myself. Yeah, and you know what? Pierre Wolf, exactly. Pierre Wolf, he made a few nice games, and he is the creator originally from this Final Fight that you like, you know. And yeah, I mean, he, the people at Chronicles, they have much respect of him and stuff, and of course that's for for good reason. He was a good member, never made trouble or something with anyone, you know. He just made his games, and yeah, this is why when these other guys from NLS team got his game, they did not ask or whatever, but also they edited the open bore engine, you know, also. And this is why DC then, the owner of Chrono Crash on the engine, got pissed off at this team, and they don't allow this version there again. But anyway, Pierre Wolf was the creator, the original creator of this Final Fight NLS. Then the NLS team just made it what it is now, and that's why they call it. They added their NLS is their team name. They added it on it. One thing I did not like by Pierre Wolf's games, he made good games, he made good quality games, but uh, he's also not the only one. This is some other creators are doing this from what I see as mistake. They are doing this as well. He's not the only one, but it's not necessarily a mistake when people are enjoying this stuff anyways. But what I mean is, what I personally did not like about his games is they all had the same gameplay, you know. Whether it was Golden Axe, whether it was Double Dragon, whether it was Final Fight. Okay, Final Fight was, I think, his finest work. And it was indeed a bit different, but all of his games are having very same core gameplay, you know. They feel very, I don't know how to explain, but they feel very familiar. If you played one game of his, it's like you have played them all, you know. It's the same coding, the same code programming, but with just a different skin every time. One is a Golden Axe, while another is a Double Dragon. I think he made also Double Dragon game and stuff. And this is what I did not like. If you play my games, you have played my games. You can understand what I mean. They don't feel the same, even though my World Heroes game had some similar mechanics like Double Dragon, but not all of it. It's like that. It feels very different than my Double Dragon game, you know, or the Mortal Kombat game. Everyone, it's each of them. It feels different. It plays very differently. But the thing is, it even that this is just my opinion, okay? But this is the only thing what I found always a little bit disappointing about his games, because I wanted when I play a golden axe or a double dragon or whatever, I wanted to feel a little bit different, like his it's individual game that it is, but anyway, the thing is, okay, that's my personal thing, but the thing is, I still respect his work, and in the end of the day, no one seems to have voiced this concern. Maybe some people had also not said this, but no one said anything about it. In the end of the day, all people liked his games. Everyone said he was a good creator. He made very nice games. And you see, right now we are talking, and you remember him. You know his name. He is very well known, and this is I respect. But I'm just sharing my personal insight. So how I feel. And again, as a guy, he was a very nice guy also, from what I remember. He was not too active the last few years. I was still in the forum, but in the early years, he was more active in the forum too. And from this time, I remember more how he was. Yeah, there were a few guys. They were nice. Some not so much. you know, a lot of different personalities. You have, but in general, with the people, my experience was good. Um, except with DC, the owner of the site. Sometimes I was in the past many times I was banned. From this website. Then they ban me again. Then they ban me again. You know, until I said, you know what, I don't want this bullshit anymore. I'm too old for this bullshit. By the way, one more question, if I may ask, where are you from? Me personally, I'm from Greece, but I'm living in Germany. Oh, Texas, USA. Oh, like my friends. I have a few friends there. One of my friends is Caleb Hammer. The other is Asmongold. No, not really friends. I just like these guys. Both, I think they are both funny. Uh, I hope you like them too, or don't care or whatever. But I mean, I just hope you're not offended by my expression that I like these people, because a lot of people don't like them. Yeah, exactly. Financial audit it's very very funny. Caleb is what a guy. I'm watching his videos every day, man. You see, this is why I can't make games anymore. I have better things to do, like watching this stuff. Yeah. So you're from Texas. Um, by the way, Asmongold, I think he's also from Texas. I think Austin, Texas, or not? If I'm remembering, I think both they are both in from Austin, Texas. But I'm not too familiar with USA. I mean, I don't know how big this place is and or whatever. You don't know Asmongold? Ah, come on. You know Asmon, the guy that everyone hates on the internet. You know? Oh, okay, yeah. You are Houston, okay. Yeah, this is what I mean. With I know Texas, it's a big place. There are many cities, exactly, and they are from Austin, and you are Houston, okay. And this is what I'm not too familiar. How farther away? Probably you're too far away or whatever. But still, you're, let's say, somewhat neighbors. They are in the neighborhood, you know. You're all neighbors. That's I find it I find it coincidence. I'm also watching nowadays not so much, but from time to time. I'm also big fan from Kid Boga. You know Kid Boga? Kid Boga. He's messing with scammers and stuff. And yeah, it was there was a time I was every day always watching Kid Boga. Now I'm mostly watching Asmongold and Caleb. You know? Yeah. Yeah, when you know this famous do not redeem that with this guy who was screaming like a crazy. There are even songs on YouTube from that um, guy. Um, when this happened, I was also watching the live stream. I watched it live back in the day, a few years back. When that happened, I was watching this live. This famous screaming, "Do not redeem that." The ugliest guy. He had a lot of ugly guys. They were pissed when he was redeeming the gift cards, you know. But this one guy was something else. His name, I think, was Steve. Steve was the most extreme of all. Yeah, but nowadays, sometimes I'm rewatching his old videos. I'm not watching live anymore. Don't have the time for sitting there and watching live and stuff. But his newer videos, I mean from Kid Poga, uh, YouTube videos, you know, what he's uploading, they are full of shit nowadays. They are not as funny as they were few years back, and they are filled with advertisements and bullshit. I mean, with sponsors. I mean, you know, I using anyways ad blocker stuff, but he's having these bullshit sponsors, and it's getting on my nerves. And the videos are not so funny anymore. So that's why from times to times I'm just watching the older videos. You know, from the era with Adam and Alex and stuff. If you're familiar, or Mr. David. This was so from, let's say, 4 to 5 years back. You know, these were the best era from Gitboga. When if you go on his YouTube and watch videos from 4 years old, 4 years back and older, this is where it's good. If you go to 3 years older videos, this is where the bullshit is starting. It's not so fun anymore and full with sponsorships and bullshit. So that's why I'm mostly watching uh, Caleb Hammer now. Laughing at some people. And yesterday I was mean to someone on the YouTube. I was waiting until this asshole will make a YouTube channel. There is an idiot. He posted on the forum. I'm not participating, but sometimes it comes to my attention that some people who are, from time to time I'm checking for my game. The only thing I can my Double Dragon game. And it came to my attention that there is one guy lately he's trying to edit my game and stuff, and that's fine. But he's one of those who are not asking or whatever, they are just doing. And he came to the forum and he goes like, okay, since this project is abandoned and whatever, but the project is not abandoned, it's finished. You know what I mean? But that's not the problem. People can edit the game. I don't have a problem when someone is editing my game. Yeah, always end up selling out. Yeah, about that. And my about that what you just said. They end up selling out. He also made a video together with Linus. I mean Kid Boga, okay? And this was the time where I said, okay, now he really sold his soul to devil. Now he really made a deal with the devil, as I saw him collaborating with Linus. Linus tech tips. Yeah. This is how seriously he got sold out. Anyways, about this other bullshit I was talking, yeah. As I said, I don't have problem with people editing my game, but there are some people they are so annoying. They are they show no appreciation for the game. They're just taking a game like my game. This game took me 5 years in total. 4 years continuously work plus from time to time to altogether almost 1 year extra work with updates and stuff. So 5 years of my life. That's a lot of work and a lot of work and stuff. And energy and everything. I have to ignore so many things in my real life to spend this time to create this game. But anyways, then these guys, then you have these guys. Sometimes people pop up. There are these idea guys. They have their many ideas. They think they have the coolest ideas, but they don't know what they are doing. And these are the people who have never created something. By themselves. They just have ideas. And these people are the people who are not appreciating. They don't have the slightest idea what it takes and what it means to create something like this. They never gone through such a process. And they cannot comprehend. And that's why they are not appreciating. They just, all they care is their ideas. And they are coming and they say, okay, I will continue the development. And he posted some bullshit. He's I don't know. He wants to pay respects to the original creator and made it original things. And like the original games. I don't know. Such a crazy bullshit he's posting. So far, he's only talking, 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 and not walking. Anyway, but what annoys me, he created a new the whole time he was posting in the thread of my game, and now he made a new. He decided to give the game his edited version a new name now. Okay, and of course it's a stupid name. Uh, he wants to call it Double Dragons with S in the end. That's the new game. This will be the new name of my game now. Uh, so the skin what he will do. Anyways, and but what is pissing me off? He opens a new thread. He is posting these screenshots with a slight changes he made to my game. He just changed the title screen to display the new name, and the select screen is such a trivial bullshit. Anyways, and he posted that, and no mention of me or my game. He is mentioning to my game as I think he says I took this fork or something like that. This fork, but what is this mysterious fork? He's not even mentioning it. And this is what is pissing me off. Okay, you can edit the game. I don't have anything against it. But do it correctly. Try to contact the creator. If you cannot contact the creator, it's okay. Do it anyway. These assholes allowing it for the most people, except the ones they care, they don't allow it. But anyway, they have this rule in this forum. I also don't mind. The people can edit the game, but do it properly. Acknowledge the creator and the game, and this will be fine. You know, I it's basically this attitude, this no from the people. This is what is pissing me off, with not acknowledgement, as if all this work it does not matter. It's like okay, he can take it and do whatever he wants. It's doesn't care where it comes, who made it. You know what I mean? And this is pissing me off. And I left because I cannot type in the forum. I left a comment today in his YouTube channel, and I explained it to him. I was a little bit mean, but I was fair. Okay, yeah, you say bass. I'm not that familiar with music creation, but I think from a little bit idea what I have, I think mostly music is very often is created in about with from with a bass guitar. The melody, I mean, it's created with a bass guitar, and then it's implemented with other instrument or not. And I think your experience is you created stuff and then people just took it. I guess. Yeah, you see, that's why you understand, because you're someone who created something. Only people who created something can understand this. Yeah, metal. I'm also a metal guy. Right now, look, I can say something. Hmm, I can show you something. So, So I am trying to do something here. This Apple Music is pissing me off, but anyways, does not matter. It does not matter. So I will say so here you see yeah, I understand, yeah, with a band is always drama. From what I gather, I was not myself a member in a band, but I have friends who were members in a band, and I know there's always drama in a band. You deal with different people. Sometimes one goes, another one comes. Then there are again problems or whatever. It's not so easy when you have to work. When you have to work with people to create something. In one hand, sometimes it helps, but the more people, the more complex and difficult can the situation be, and difference of opinions and all this bullshit. And here you can see my library. All nice stuff. Dark Throne, I love Dark Throne. Are you into black metal or just normal, whatever, heavy metal, thrash metal, and such stuff? Right now, this is what I'm listening very often. This one I like. This one I love. This new album. Tech Death. I'm not that familiar. Tech. You mean technical? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, death actually, because in general I'm not too familiar with too many bands, death metal bands, you know. Oh, here, look at this. Uh, Candlemas. Also, they are very nice. I love them. I mean, yeah, technical stuff. What it is, Death. Their first albums were not technical, but this for example, this is, I will say, more technical and stuff. But I'm not sure if you mean something like this. Okay. Yeah. By the way, what time is it in your place? Obscura, yeah, I think I know the name. I could take him later. sleepy time. Yeah, you're still good, unless you have to wake up early. But I mean, it's okay. You know what the time is for me? 5:30 in the morning, and yeah, I also have to sleep. As you can see, the the sun is up again. It was it was darker before. Now it's brighter because the sun is slowly up again. That's why it got brighter and brighter in here. Yeah, it's fine. I was not. This is the time. Around this time, I was planning to go to sleep because now this past few days, uh, I don't need to work tomorrow or something, and also these days it's really hot here in my place, and I have to wait until early in the morning. It's a little bit cooler, and then I can sleep. But in the night, it's still so hot in here. You can let the windows open the whole time because I don't have air condition because it's very unusual to get that hot here in this place where I am. This is just maybe you have heard of it in the whole Europe. It's somehow very hot this past week, and yeah, it still is. It's a bit cooler now, but it still is hot, and yeah, this is why I cannot sleep. Like King Diamond says, I cannot sleep at night. This is what the day is for. Sorry. You know the song from King Diamond, Sleepless Nights, I think. Yeah. But he could not sleep for a different reason. I cannot sleep because it's too warm in here. So, and you said you're still playing music, or what are you doing now? With playing, I mean, you creating still music, or okay, yeah, I see. But you are not in a band. You mean you are trying by yourself, or you still in a band? Yeah, this is the problem. Like-minded people are hard to find. Yeah, but if you are planning, even if you're alone right now, if you're planning, if you still wanna do this and have this desire, um, if you don't give up or something, and you still have this desire, and you wanna create things, um, even if you're not in a bad right now, you never know. You can you should keep practicing, because practice it's always a good thing, and yeah, maybe you will maybe at some point you will create something cool by yourself also. Nowadays there are things with technology and stuff you can I don't know, you can incorporate the other instruments with technology, but of course, being a band and making stuff together with a band is a whole different thing, and I understand that it's more fun and all. Uh, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like-minded people are hard to come by, and especially nowadays. After this fucking people were things and people were changing anyways, because times are changing. With the whole social media and all this bullshit, people are becoming more. Uh, how do I say? More isolated and stuff, and then this fucking bullshit coronavirus happened, and since this fucked up many people and many situations, many stuff. This is what made changed a lot. People from many people mindsets, like you will say in America, this one shot many people, and since then many things changed, and people are not the same like they were. Yeah, I mean not 100%, but I think in a many ways people are not the same as before coronavirus. This whole bullshit, and people got used. I mean, the people got more used to isolation. They got more used to do things without being near to other people. And or they found other hobbies, or whatever, or they gone crazy, and yeah, being this come together again, and being a band and this and that. I'm pretty sure that there are fewer people now as they will have they are around now. They wanna do this as they would if coronavirus would not have happened. You know what I mean? This whole isolation period bullshit. Yeah, this fucked up a lot of things. It made our lives. This brought a lot of changes for the worse, I will say. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, about your music, it's good even with band or without band. As I said, it's good. It's good. It's a good thing. You are still practicing and you are still doing, and maybe not just practicing but also creating. And yeah, you never know. Maybe you will find some people again. I hope you do. Yeah, and I have become just a consumer. I'm just consuming. I'm not creating. Sometimes I also do have the desire, but it's just it's just a small how do I say? It's just a small impulse, and then it comes and goes very fast again. I won't create, and then okay, let it be. I don't have the energy for this. I'm like that. will show you one more thing. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's a little bit problematic. But you're still young. From what I gather, you are, or maybe not so much younger. How old are you, if I may ask? I think you mentioned before, but I don't remember. Yeah, anyways, I think you're somewhat. I'm 44. I think you're somewhat younger than me. The younger you are, the better it is. When you get older and older and older, this is where. Ah, okay, 20, okay. Oh, you're very young. You're still very young. That's 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 nothing. It's okay. It's okay if you yeah, sometimes a little bit disappointment or whatever or other things, and okay, sometimes you don't have the desire or whatever, but you're still young. You still have the fire, in you. With 28, I was follow with fire, with 28. So that's okay. Yeah. Even if you have sometimes you have no desire, whatever, it comes and goes. You are still in exploring, let's say, exploring phase or something, but you still have things ahead of you, you can to achieve, and everything, and I think it will come. If you are to create something, you will create. uh, yeah, okay, yeah, and that's problematic, I know. This is problematic. And you know what I don't understand in this world anymore, besides of not treating people, not treating the body very well. It's not just only that. What I don't understand is, nowadays almost everyone is have something to do with drugs and shit, and I don't understand. No matter how old, whether it's 15 years old or 60 years old or 70 years old, nowadays every motherfucker is doing drugs. I don't understand. Then of course, no wonder the people don't many people don't live too long, But I find it very sad, I'm living here in a home with it's a gross a big complex where I live, with many apartments, I'm living in a shithole, nothing special. Anyways, and this is what I see every day, This is what I see every day. People are coming and going, are coming in this house to buy drugs and stuff, and I see people of all ages, and not only here in this home, in this house, everywhere. When I'm outside or whatever, there's no one people you will meet and speak or whatever that is not doing drugs. I don't understand. I really don't understand. And of course, if you have, if you then, I don't know, play in beds and do these live things very often, and you're drinking also much and eating in this and that, you're a bit fat or whatever. Of course, this all adds up and, with this. And yeah, what if you say people are dying with 40 years old or something? I mean, of course they do. But this bullshit with drugs, I don't understand. Really, I don't understand why people. I mean, alcohol, it's also bullshit. But I do understand from time to time. I'm drinking also some alcohol, okay. But maybe 1 or 2 times in a week I will drink some alcohol, maybe none at all. Maybe 3 days in a row, But even when I do, I'm not drinking much, I will consume some alcohol just to feel a little bit nice and stuff, but not to be how it's called. But I'm not drinking until I'm gone, or stuff like that, because this behavior is what I don't understand. Why should I do that? But anyways, I mean, I understand people sometimes need something to relax or to whatever, But I mean, you gotta be aware that what you are taking, it's not the same. Of course, alcohol is it's also bullshit, but it's not the same as drugs. Drugs are the biggest bullshit. Alcohol, you can get alcohol addiction too, but it's not the same as with drugs, But anyway, everything you do too much is it's not good. If, even drinking water, too much water, it's not good, But to me, drugs is not at all. I don't understand and I don't want it. But sadly, I see almost, I'm not even kidding, almost every person I'm meeting, anyway, no matter where, almost every person is doing drugs. And this saddens me, really. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this bullshit. This guy, he made he opened this thread here, and look, not one mention of me or whatever. He's just posting his bullshit stories. You see, he took my game. He added a few extra bullshit. He changed the select screen, the title name. Then he goes with all this bullshit, what he's blabbing about, and not one mention of my game that he is using, and he is just editing and adding, not one mention, and of me or my game, or just a slither of appreciation or whatever, He's writing all these bullshit stories here. And the thing that extra really pissed me off, this 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 right here, he also wanted to highlight how many I mean, if you created a game like this, you only then you will understand how much of a bullshit this right here is. You know, this screenshots. He is posting a screenshot after he's not mentioning whatever that he took my game. I mean, people know my game. It's obvious, but not everyone knows that. You know, it's always good on you show some appreciation. You know, it's always good to mention, okay, I'm taking this game and I'm doing this and this and that. Okay, not a problem with this. You have to mention, you know. But only not only he's not doing this, then he's talking about all this bullshit here, these ideas, without mention of me or my game, and then he's highlighting here this screenshot. And if you look at this screenshot, is he wants to show how much work he put on it. You know, after he's completely ignoring me, how completely ignoring, not acknowledging me on how the work I put in this game, you know, that he took, and then he comes to show here this how many edits he made to the game. Wow, so many times he had 64 times he edited the game. Wow, you wanna know how many how many of this I had, how many versions all these 4 years when I created this game. But you know, this is what I mean. Only someone who really created something will know how much of a bullshit this is. And this is what really pissed me off. And I left a comment in his YouTube channel, you know, and I explained this. This is bullshit. And I just said this way, if you do it correctly and ask or whatever, or just mention which game you took on whatever, you know, the creator, it's all okay. You give some credit and you can edit it. I don't care. But when people doing it like this, you know, they're pretending like they come with all these cool and great ideas, and he's blabbing here. He's gonna create something original and this and that, you know. What the fuck is he talking about? I have already created this, and he's just adding a few, changing the select screen. You know what I mean? All the core gameplay and all the stuff I have created already, you know. And then he this is what is things done wrong, you know. And this is what I explained that you can edit games, but this is not the purpose of be able to edit these games. Is the purpose is to learn from them, you know. And if you do edit a game and you want to expand on whatever, just mention the creator, give some credit or acknowledge the creator, you know, and the game you're editing, and not pretending like you invented the wheel from scratch, you know. This is what is pissing me off. And then he tries to show off how much work he put on it, while ignoring my work, the work I did put. This is what I explained him in his YouTube channel. I don't know if he saw it or whatever, but because he did it this way, normally I will not have a problem with it. But because he did it in this bullshit way, these are the people where I'm saying, of course, he will still do whatever he wants. I mean, I'm not police or something, but I just let him know that I'm not accepting this. I'm not okay with this bullshit. And if he have all these cool ideas and this and that, he can do them. He can do all these bullshit ideas what he's talking about here by creating his own game. So I was a little bit mean to him, but what can you do with idiots, you know? And this is not the first time. I had so many such idiots. But some, after you explain things, they understand. But others are not. Yeah. Yeah, you know what the thing is with DC, why he is letting this thing slide? Because first of all, it's a game for me. I'm banned there. I'm someone he disagrees with. First is this one. A second is the second reason is he needs he needs these idiots because he I think he's aware that the website is going nowhere. In the good days of the forum, 10 years ago, when there were many more people actively also working in games and stuff, he was also not the site website owner. There was another guy. These were the good days. You know how the site the website did survive back then by donations. The people have donated money. Now very few do. Mostly Dano. He's also administrator or whatever. He belongs to the staff. He's a cool guy. But I mean, only this very few people, very few people. And here is the thing. This is why nowadays, because no one is supporting really the website, and it costs some money. What did he do? He brought back advertising and stuff. He's running ads on the website, and the ads are paying when you have more traffic and more people and more whatever. And this is why, in cases where it fits, like in my case, this is a game for someone who he disagrees with, and it does not matter. I'm not in the website anymore. He just doesn't care. He is taking it, and he's not kicking this guy out or whatever, or go against him or whatever. He's just letting it slide because whatever he thinks, he needs this advertisement money. And that's the reality. Let's say he's accepting idiots when it fits, because otherwise he has to pay from his own pocket to for the website to be alive. That's the reality. I think that's the two reasons. One is money, and yeah, the second is again where it fits from idiots like me. So okay, I'm so me. I'm so in myself. I'm gonna show another game. So this is a very nice game. So yeah. Well, over the years, how many of these idiots I had to deal with? There are so many. I can tell you just a few names. Double Dragon Special, Double Dragon Vice, Double Dragon. I don't know. A very weird name. Double Dragon Crazy Mode, Double Dragon. All these are variation of my game. All this bullshit. So many. There are few more. I don't remember all the names, you know. And the sad thing is, you have some other scumbags, I will say. They're familiar. They're very well familiar with the game and with all the shit, you know, with the shit that the people doing and stuff. They are in the forum also, but they are on their own website where you can download open ball games, you know. And they don't give a shit. They also care about money, you know. They also care about the views on their videos, so they are making videos, you know, and they are promoting all this bullshit. And sometimes I tell them, you know, I mean, I'm not doing this very often, but a few times I have told these guys, okay, it would be nice if you're not promoting these bullshit versions, you know, because these people don't get it, don't give even a credit or whatever, and the sucks, you know. And you know they're changing, they're removing my name from the game. They're just changing the title screen. In some cases, they were just changing the backgrounds. All the stages from the game, they were the same. The programming all the same. Nothing changing. No new characters. Nothing new. Only they changed the backgrounds from the stages. You know, but everything remained the same. There was one such version. You know, and they removed my name. They slapped their own name in the game and everything. You know, and yeah, I mentioned to this other guy who was promoting this, you know, and yeah, there were two such people. I don't know if it's the same, but I think it's two different. The one was understandable. He I don't know. He removed the download link or whatever he meant, and added in the description that this is edited version of my game or whatever. But other people don't care, you know. Not everyone cares. And I mean, it's okay, I understand that. But in the end of the day, it sucks. Sorry for that, I had to drink something. I'm rambling for so long. Anyway, are you familiar with this Titan Quest game that I have on? This is a very nice game. My Titan Quest. This is a very nice game. What is it? What is OBS? OBS, it means oh bullshit. Are you familiar with it? With OBS? OBS is the software to capture this and this video and streaming and all this bullshit. It's called OBS, and I think it goes for oh bullshit. The name, because but the good thing is it's free. Okay, I don't want to complain too much, but sometimes the software is a bit bullshit. But it's fine, it's free software. Okay, but you meant no, you're not familiar with the game, probably. And here I will make you familiar. This is a very epic game. This is also available in iOS and Android, but this is a PC game. It's Diablo-like game. Yeah, Diablo-like, but it's an older game. It's from it first released in 2006, I think, and then got updated, and expansions and this and that, and here I'm running the mobile version on my Mac. And here is my caravan, my stuff, here is my stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna play this, I just wanted to just show you a little bit. In case you are familiar, it's a nice game. And here I think I made, the last game I made I think in my channel, in this channel, was from this game. And with this character I played from level 1 to level 13 that this character is. And I wanted to showcase how you do it with just one skill. No more skills, only good gear. I have my nice gear. Here I have all nice stuff. All the nice stuff. I mean, okay, this is not interesting for you, but for those who are familiar, here I have some nice stuff, and this makes it all cool. Because this game is, it's actually, this game is actually hard. It's not that easy for most people. Anyway, this such stuff I playing from time to time, or sometimes I'm still playing The Witcher. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna check this guy's video. Yeah. We'll see. Fucking idiot. Double dragons. Wow, what a great idea. What a wonderful name. I mean, the name I gave to the game is also a little bit bullshit. Originally, this Double Dragon game, okay? I was calling it Double Dragon Reloaded as it first came out, okay? By then, after a while, I realized that there was already another game out there before my game, which was also called another fan-made game. You know, it was also called Double Dragon Reloaded. It was way older than mine, I think, and it was a Game Boy style game, I think, if I remember correctly. And it was called also Double Dragon Reloaded. You know. And this is where then when I updated the game, I don't remember. I added a lot of extra stuff. Yeah, I think this was the first time where I added extra characters and select string and stuff. Because at the beginning it was like the original. The player one was Billy, player two was Jimmy. It was like that, like the arcade game, you know, in the first release. And then I added this select string and that you can select extra characters and this and that, a few extra stages and stuff. And this is where I started calling it Double Dragon Reloaded Alternate version. Yeah, a little bit bullshit, but I don't know, I just had to change the name, and just because it was an alternate solution, I called it alternate version, you know. Anyway, I just did not put too much salt on it. And yeah. Oh, Taken, I play Taken. Play Taken, yes, Taken, yes. Taken. Yes. I play Taken, yes. But I'm not playing, where are you? Here. I'm not playing I'm not playing any from the new. I played Tekken until Tekken 6 was the last one. Then Tekken 7 and 8, just forget it. Even Tekken 6, I was not playing so often anymore. Yeah, because they started adding a lot of bullshit mechanics which I did not find fun anymore. And yeah, which Tekken are you playing? Are you playing the old ones or new ones? What the fuck? I just tried to open my emulator and it's pretending it's as as if uh, it was not installed or something, and it was forgot all its directories and shit. Anyways, here's my Tekken games. Okay, what's website? And mostly from time to time I'm playing, but you know, alone it's not that fun anymore. I was doing a lot of couch playing with friends and stuff back in the day, up until Tekken 6, but then this is all gone now. Paul, you play Paul? Are you good with Paul? Yeah, in the 6, you see, this is what I mean. From 6, it started going, for me, from 6, it started going downhill. I liked it, it had some nice stuff, but anyways, it started go downhill, in my opinion. Like, for example, just a moment. So, you see it right here. Anyway, here, I just saw you, I will show you very quick what I can do. Okay, one. It's a tech attack, but anyways. Look, all my saves, all this bullshit, all is gone. I don't know what is happening with this simulator. I had everything set up anyways. You wanna see Paul? I'll show you Paul. Yeah. You know all these combos? Oh, you have twin brother. Oh my god. Yeah, you are lucky. You have twin brother. Okay, then you maybe can also play music together. For you already doing this. But you see, I'm an expert. I'm not an expert. but I'm still good. But this all the Tekken is what I'm enjoying. Look, this kind of combos. This 10 hit combos, which all characters are having. This is for me. This was a good balance in the game. But nowadays, this modern bullshit where you can. For no reason, the character is like bouncing in the ground and then with moves that hit like this, with moves like this, they're hitting the character who is flying in the air, and they keep doing this infinite combos. Then they don't let the other character touching the ground. And until he's dead. This is totally unbalanced and how do I say a broken bullshit. This bullshit mechanics. This new type of combos, as they call it. To me, these are not combos. This is a combo, you know. These 10 hit combos, like I did, that's combos for me. But not this all this bullshit that they had. Yeah, they call it parry. That's bullshit. Is this? This is combo, This is a combo. Did you see this? This is a combo. Yeah, but now, yeah, I saw I saw some videos from Tekken 8, and it's even worse. Also, the characters. I don't like how they look anymore. The characters they look really weird. Everyone is over muscular somehow and really creepy looking. I mean the bodies, they kind of look realistic. They try to have a lot of detail or whatever, but they look kind of cartoony and shitty and creepy. I don't know how to describe it. But you see, this is what right here in this older Tekken. I think until Tekken 6, the characters were looking good. Even in 7, somewhat, but from 7 they started to looking. The model started to looking kind of overly muscular for no reason, you know, and weird. Anyway, and then Tekken 8, I don't know. It's made it even 10 times worse. But I don't like this new, I mean, I understand. I accept this when many people like it. Maybe I'm older now for this shit. This is also maybe a reason that I'm not that young anymore, and that's why I'm not enjoying this shit anymore. I don't know, or it's harder for me to get into this new stuff. I don't know, but I don't. I kind of find it unbalanced. These new systems they have, they look good when you see watch them in the video. But me playing this shit, I don't want. Yeah, exactly. Also, this. Yeah, guns and ninja sword and these ideas were good ideas in this Tekken 6 campaign mode. When you have such a campaign mode where you walk around and you're fighting with many guys and guards and shit, it makes sense. That the characters can pick up guns and stuff. I think Tekken 6 did have this, but in this one in one. I don't one versus one. I mean, I don't know. This is all bullshit. Like it in Mortal Kombat 4 had this with weapons, but the way they did do it in Mortal Kombat was different. I mean, in Mortal Kombat 4 started, and I think they still have it until now. But Mortal Kombat's a little bit different how they are doing it. But anyways, Mortal Kombat sucks anyways. I mean, it looks good and all, but gameplay it always sucked for me. For me, the best before Tekken was Street Fighter 2, of course. Then the moment I played Tekken 3, this was it. From this moment, even Street Fighter 2 was like a kids for children game. Tekken 3 it was for me the big thing, because it was really not because it was new 3D and this and that, but it was the gameplay. From Tekken 3 to Tekken 5 or 6 even, the best is until Tekken 3 to 5, I will say, but even 6 is okay, but the best I think until Tekken 5 is what I enjoyed. It was fair, it was deep, you can do a lot of stuff, animations were cool, everything made sense, when you can hit, where you can hit the opponent, everything made sense. Nowadays with these new games, nothing makes sense. One is up in the air, and you do a long kick and you're hitting, because it's part of combo or whatever, or whatever bullshit they think they mean to say with these new systems. And yeah, another thing is I also don't have. I had a somewhat gaming PC, so mid range, let's say, but still, Tekken 7 was somewhat heavy for this PC. It was relative older. A few years back, I had it. Uh, I was thinking on upgrading a few things on it, but then the apartment I was living got fire, and because my neighbor was an asshole arsonist, and he set the whole house at fire, and all of my stuff got fucked up, and I don't have this PC anymore. And yeah, now I'm just having a very cheap PC for Windows stuff, but you cannot game on that. Uh, this I just bought with I don't know $150. Let's say this is put together from spare parts and stuff, and it's bullshit. It's just to do some office stuff, let's say, light office stuff, where I need Windows. And for my other daily use, all other stuff and somewhat games, playing stuff, I only have this Mac Mini, on which I'm streaming right now. And this can play games. I can also play The Witcher 3 on this. It's having this M2 Pro chip. This is a generation older MacBook Mini, Mac Mini, but it's okay. It can play some games, but of course it's not a game like a gaming PC. And I'm just thinking if maybe I will, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe in the future I'll buy, but I'm not so sure. Because I'm not playing very often games. That's the thing. Anyways, I'm not sure if you're still listening, or are you there, or are you gone? I hope it was not too much for you if you're still there. Because sometimes I can talk and talk and talk. Anyway, I hope it was okay. It was fun for me to talk to someone from all of you guys who know me all these years. I think it's nice. So now I think I have to slowly make my way to go to sleep because the sun is up, and when the sun is up, I have to go to sleep before the sun makes everything warm again here. Well, I mean, you were listening to a podcast, the Broken English podcast. uh, Anyway, I hope it was fun for you too. It was nice. Yeah, right now it's starting to getting warm again, and I have to make sure that it stays everything a little bit cool here. So I'll get some sleep and yeah. So I will see what I can do with this anniversary, 10-year anniversary. You know what? Okay, yeah, English. I mean, I think I'm using the words properly, but the problem is my accent. I think it's coming. I don't know how it sounds. I think it sounds weird. Anyway, anyway, but as long as you can understand me or people understand me, I think it's okay. Well, I hope it's okay. Um, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. I will hope I will check to be sure when exactly, but I think it's October this 10-year anniversary. What I was talking about before. But if it's that late, I will hope before that maybe for time to time maybe I will do this again even before that, and yeah, I hope we who knows, we see each other again if that happens. So until then, I wish you also good evening or good night, and yeah, see you around.